Hi, welcome back to my channel Casablanca Cargo, and I'm Kathy. First of all, I want to thank everyone who has taken the time to watch my videos and gone that extra step to subscribe. I really appreciate it. I had no idea that anyone had any interest in what I was doing, but it's been a real boost and I really appreciate it. So today I have my finished grungy cover junk journal made from the composition notebook. And I even devised some sort of closure. Anyway, here's the back of it, and of course the front, and we have it decorated with some real cute charms and some other charms, and we'll go through that as we go through the book. So the binding, this is elastic string that I have crisscrossed in the front and the back. This right here I've closed with there's knots, and then I wrapped some extra fabric that I made the lace on another video, the lace trim. I wrapped that around, and then I wrapped some suede twine or ribbon or string around that, so there's no glue holding this part together. It's just knots and wrapping, and so if the binding gets loose or it needs a little more give, all this can be taken out, redone, and either tightened or loosened depending on what needs to be done. And these beads I made a while ago with magazines cut into strips, and anyway, that was a fun project, and so I thought I'd decorate the elastic with that. And of course I have my dragonfly with the vellum, and the lantern with the vellum, and the little coffee cup. Okay, so the way you take this off, just pull it, lift it, and it just comes right off. And on the back is a key, and this has been used with knots, and the elastic's been knotted, and then the suede string has been knotted around that to keep it secure. All right, let's look inside. So the first thing we have before we look inside is a large tag, and this I have gone on to the it's not zombie. I went on the CDC website, and they have a list for zombie preparedness kit. I mean, I'm not even kidding. You can look it up. So I decided to write out the list and put it in with my, you know, post-apocalyptic or whatever post-civilization journal cover. So this I Mod Podged on the front, and it's just plain cardstock on the back. And so if it's a little bit sticky, this is a trick that I found. Someone on YouTube, of course, you know, came up with it. But if you roll the wax of a candle, the side of the candle, the wax of the candle will take that stickiness away. And just like that. And it makes it feel a little bit, I don't know, like leather maybe? I don't know. It just gives it a really nice feel to it. So these go in the side pockets. Just like that. And there's a little tab, you can pull that out. And then there's one back here. And this one is just the Starbucks sleeve that I've covered with a napkin and decoupaged over with Mod Podge. Just like that. Get rid of any stickies. And this you can write on the back or put pictures or whatever. Whoops. All right, so the first page, let me just get something back here real quick. No peeking. Okay. So the first cover, we have a pocket here, and it opens this way so you can put larger paper products there. Here's a pocket here, the coffee theme, and up here I've made another, this is covered in napkin, Mod Podged, and then I glued it to the top. And this is a top tuck spot, and this is a pocket, and then there's some more of that sleeve with the napkin on it. And throughout I have added stickers and magazine images and different things. You'll see. Here's the last of that sleeve. So I turn the page, and this is an envelope that you can get in junk mail, you know, the nasty junk mail that comes in. And I covered it with a napkin that I got from IKEA a long time ago. And then I stamped it on the front and the back, and it's detachable. You can take it out. Now this is my tip. There's all kinds of ways to get the napkin away from the window if you want to have your window open. And the way I do it is I take a piece of paper, I cut it to a little bit smaller than the window. I put glue on it, like just plain old glue stick. I put the napkin down to grab just that part that had the glue stick on it. Then I take the napkin away, I cut out this part from the napkin, and then with a glue stick I glue the rest of the envelope. I put the napkin on, and then I put the Mod Podge over top. And I don't know if you can see, but anyway, inside you can put something in there, and it's removable. So if you need the space for writing or something, you can do that in the back, or you can, you know, leave it in there. This is my macaroon little pockets with some tags. Those aren't tabs. Tabs. And the first little charm we have is a butterfly. You can see that. Butterfly. Okay, on this side is a tuck spot with a card. So anything can fit underneath there. We have this page, this page, this page. There's a lot of space for writing or for putting more things in. Whatever, because this is supposed to be a journal for everyday journaling, every weekly journaling, you know, your thoughts, your feelings, your whatever you fancy to put into the journal. So there's a lot of space, and because it's double thickness, because I glued 2 pages together, it'll hold up a little bit better and not so wimpy like the composition paper can be. And here's another bead. Have a little leaf, and let's see, this is a pocket, and then this is what I do with extra. When I cut off a scrapbook paper, I save everything, and I came up with this to do a trifold based on, I want to say either Rachel or Roxy. I'll figure that one out, and I will link in below. She took a bigger section of a 12 by 12 and made a trifold, and I had these little bits, and I thought, well, I could do that with the little bits. And then I decorated it with stickers, and then this can fit in here. And then we have another tuck spot. This is a die, spool die, and I just made it into a tuck spot. And so throughout, I've got tabs on every page. I just decided that it'll either be decorative, it'll be where you can write a title or, you know, a date, whatever, or just, you know, leave it decorative. But every page has a tab. Just, you know, go big or go home. And so this was one, instead of taping all the ones together, all the pages together, when I made a mistake in the back of the book, I decided to make a mistake in a couple of other places, because then I have this going on. And with this, I was able to make little tag pockets, and they all fit in there, just like that. And this was my take on Lorrie Jenkins, and I will link her channel. She's a wonderful mixed media artist. Love her stuff. And there's another sticker. Let me get back in here. There's another sticker, and my tags sticker. And here's a little grape. Let's see if you can see it. A little grape. Now these are just different magazine pieces that I put in here to decorate a layout or a spread. There's a little paper clip with a charm on it, and this is my concertina. So I took a bag, and this just happened to be a Starbucks bag, and I added another bag to it so that I will have 5 writing spaces, front and back, 5, 6, something like that. And you can put pictures, you can write. If you want some privacy, you want to write something private, but you still want to be able to go back and read it later, you can put that in here. And these are magazine or catalog, I think, images. Can't remember now. I think it was a magazine. And I put tea bags, used tea bags. That sounds bad, but anyway, when you make a cup of tea, if you let the tea bag dry out and you take the dried tea out, I have that on my first video, show you how to do that. Then you use Mod Podge and glue the tea bag to the image to make it more vintagey, not vintage, but vintage like. And I made a side tuck with that. I like this one. So let's go somewhere. Let's go where the Wi-Fi is weak and the sun is strong. And that's, I don't know, I guess it's a beach, but right now I'm just thinking more of winter. It's just so hot here. Oh, and you may hear the air conditioner, and I apologize, but it has been one of the muggiest summers that we have ever had here. And I have to have the air conditioner. Okay, so over here we have a little washi tape collage and a little tag. It says memories. It's been laminated. And just tuck that in there. And here's this is a magazine, I think, image, yeah. And I just used some notebook paper, just dress the edges, this is actually washi tape that looks like stamps down the side, and this is a punch. I don't have it over here, but it's a butterfly punch. And then we have a little pineapple. That's cute. Okay, now this is my take on the fabric flip, which I think is lovely, but I wanted to do something a little bit different. So I took a napkin, I put some stickers on it, and then I laminated it. But before that, I glued it to a piece of school writing paper, notebook paper, I guess. And then I put the washi tape hinge. And anyway, you can write under there, you can put pictures under there, whatever you want to do. And here's a little butterfly. And over here is another combination of magazines and catalogs and things like that. And it flips open. So this one is a the circle is a magazine. You can write under here or put pictures, draw, and then I have this little paper clip just holds it in. Okay. And here I have a vintage postcard. Just tuck that in here. This is another one of my triple tucks, but actually it's only 2. It's like a little matchbook, I guess. And this is a little tag I made. Go in there. There's another little froggy. This is a 2-page spread. This was a magazine image that I don't know which way she was going in the magazine, I forget, but anyway, I put it in like this, and some more washi tape, and here that to decorate it. There's another. Did I miss it? I missed one. Somebody, this one right here, got a little charm. Frog. Yeah, and so when I put washi tape in, I glue it extra with probably, I think it was just the stronger glue stick. I just put a swipe down and then put that down. But seems to hold. I think it just depends on the kind of washi tape. They're not all made the same, obviously. Some of them are better than others, but just to keep it from lifting up later. And then even so, if it does lift up, you just take, I have some, this is art glitter glue. The fine tip is really nice. You can just get in there if you want to glue that back down. There's a tab. There's my fish. Today is the day. Now this is another pocket, doubling pocket. This one is glued in, but this is a side pocket and then a top pocket like that. And again, I used the paper and got to the window, got that out, and then I decorated it. Alright, now this is my middle. So I put a special beaded charm on that. This one is the women's, I think it's the Women's Bowling League of San Fernando Valley. I get a lot of those junk jars with the costume jewelry or beads or charms or whatever at thrift stores, and this was in one of them. I thought that was cute. And this I made with a safety pin that doesn't have the loop at the bottom, so you can feed the beads on, and it's on extra reinforced tab. And then this, ta-da, are my sort of flying butterflies. And this is a take on Carol Stinson, and I will link her channel below. It's just, her page is just gorgeous. I mean, it just, oh, you gotta see it. It's awesome. But anyway, I wanted to do a couple of butterflies. And this is the other bead. It's a heart. This is my bicycle spread. This is another pocket, and this is another, I think this was from a catalog, but anyway, I covered it with tea bags, distressed it. I used distress ink with my blending brush and went over it to bring the image back up a little bit and made it into a pocket. And the backing is paper bag. This is a tuck spot. And the other side of it, let's see if you can see that. I know all about stress. I know about stressed. It's dessert spelled backwards. Okay. Here's another charm, little orange. This is another tuck spot that's been backed by cardstock, so fits right in there, slip. This is another tuck spot. So when you make something, well, I don't know what you do, but I keep just about everything. The offcuts, the negative space, and this was a negative space of a heart that I had die cut out and just put it on designer paper and made it into a tuck spot. Over here are some offcuts from some paper, and I made it into, if it will cooperate, two little tuck pockets. And here is the next charm, little purple flower. And this is a little pink flower. There's some more stickers. There's some more stamping and another cupcake. This is another, this is from a catalog. So I took notebook paper, distressed the edges, just cut it with scissors, you know, to form the little cloud-like journaling spots. This, I put down this washi tape. I actually came to the end of this roll as I was putting it down. I mean, it's like, that's only happened to me 2 times. I don't know, how many times have you come to the end of a washi tape roll? This was my 2nd time. It's a little shocking when that happens. You're just not expecting it. But anyway, that is the end of that. Over here we have another large envelope pocket. This one is also, comes out. This is an IKEA bag, not bag, IKEA napkin I got. And I just couldn't glue down these little critters. They're just so cute. So again, I did my window, you know, pulled that out, and then put the napkin on, put the Mod Podge on, glued the washi tape down, and this opens from the top. Cooperate with me. Opens from the top. Again, like that. And so you can either leave it in or take it out, and just have a couple of paper clips. And here's the little rainbow charm. It's so cute. There's another spread. This came as an advertisement in a magazine, and just use stickers to make a little collage. This is from a magazine. And what I like to do is, sometimes I don't want to see a whole page when I'm going to journal something, you know, not something spectacular happens to me every day or even every week, but I may want to put a little bit of a notation somewhere. So then I have this, I don't have to look at a full page and go, how am I going to fill this up? Or I don't feel like crafting into a page. You know, I just want to write something down. This would be that section. This is another where I left the page, cut it. I think this was the first, this was the mistake I did on camera, where I had missed this page. I didn't get it here, I didn't get it there, so I glued it to itself, and then I cut it in half, and then I added washi tape all the way around after I put these images down, a little bit of stickers, and then I have little notation journaling spots on the back. There's another sticker. This is my shaker pocket. No, it's a pocket. It's a pocket. Yeah, it's a pocket. This is underneath the craft paper, which is actually brown paperback, is one of those large flyers that you get in the mail. Usually I will just glue in the flyer and then I will do something with it later, but this time I decided to finish it. And this is a collage I made with a magazine image and a stickers, and then this will open, and this can be for pictures or journaling, for private journaling, papers, whatever you want to put in there. And this is also a side pocket that something could go in there. And here is the next charm, a little green star, and this is a catalog image, and then I just put some stickers on it and some washi tape on the sides, and then we have a sticker collage over here. And here's a little bee. Oh, I just love that little bee. You see that? I don't know, I think it's precious. And this part here is a tuck spot. This is also, I made these cups on the Cricut, I want to say 8 years ago. Yeah, 7, 8 years ago, for my niece's wedding. I did a scrapbook, I mean an honest to gosh, you know, 12 by 12 scrapbook, and I had made these and I kept them, and I found them in a box. I mean, this is what I'm saying, I don't throw hardly anything away. Case in point, this journal card. My husband had to take a test for a job he used to have, and he made flashcards, and instead of throwing them away, I just stamped over them. And then this leafy thing here is just offcuts from when I punched out the leaves, and I used it to cover the edges. Turned it into a journaling card. It's junk journal. Here's a little red flower charm. There's another sticker, your vibe attracts your tribe. Here's the angel wings. I did that on camera. There's a flower stencil. And here is a diamond and some more washi tape down the side. Coffee theme washi tape. And then as we get to the end of the book, there's a winter bucket list with the plaid washi tape, drink, hot chocolate, and now this right here is one of those pages, and I reinforced it with washi tape and glue, of course. And this is a bottom of a 9.5 inch envelope that I used them to make other kinds of pockets, and I had these left over, so I made these into envelopes, and it has a little journaling card in there. And the paper, I don't know, I found this when I was looking for something else. Anyway, that's like the story of my life. And on the back, more journaling. And then we come to the last page, which is a magazine image. And I used some more of my coffee themed washi tapes all the way around to stick it down and keep it down. And of course we have the trim, and there's the back and the front, and this will fray, so that either can leave it or cut it off. And then to put this back on, I'll take it, just put it over these two. It's actually easier to do it than I'm making it out to be. Bring this down and fix it a little, whatever. Keys on the back. And thanks for joining me.